morning. This is a interesting Saturday morning we're having here. The rabbits dug their way out of their outside pens. The ducks would very much like their breakfast and won't stay out of the shop. We'll have to fill up their puddle. Don't worry, the ducks have a puddle. They get to eat out of, drink out of. We used to not feed them dry food, but since their puddle is so close and they won't, it works. Kitties would like their food too. He gets his separate because he fights with the other boys. Finny. Didn't realize I was making a horror film this morning. Creepy cat eyes, that's always fun. So today we're gonna have some fun and I thought I'd bring you guys along. So today, a couple of our baby goats go to Flopsy. Flopsy would like, hi baby, some love. Hi baby. So today a couple of our goats are going to their new homes. We're super excited. It is hay pickup day. So you can see their barrel's empty. Ah, get off my hair, little goat. Oh, hi Rosie. You're gonna be one less baby today. How do you feel about that? Yeah? Hi. So, her baby right there, the white one in the corner of the screen, she is gonna go to her new home. And, see if I can get in here. Maybe I better not. These other ones will try to get in. So we've separated our boys, Sage, the Weather, and Brandon, the buckling. So this is Brandon and this is Sage. They're gonna go to their new homes today and I'm super excited that they want to keep Brandon as a buckling because he's gonna look just like his daddy Chico. He's got like really good little buckling traits, which I'm super excited. So we'll take you along for that journey. That's gonna be later today. Are you excited to go to your new home today? What do you think about that? I think they're excited. Look at that. Are you excited about your puddle being filled up? This particular spot on our property is about the only spot that will hold any sort of water whatsoever. So we fill it up with the hose, but we have to let it dry out about once a week so the algae doesn't build up in it. I'm gonna go find a bucket so we can get the eggs collected. Hey you. Usually we have a little basket, but today I'm just gonna put it in a yogurt cup because we're taking the day. Last night we had a super fun fire. It was a little bit crazy. It's a little hot, guys. We decided to light our fire off. Well, I'm glad we're doing it now. Ah! We had to light it off. Since we've had so much water and rain, I thought, you know what, we should get this done before the summer comes. And it turned out to be a good idea because that thing went off like crazy, raging inferno. So that was fun. We had a good time. Hi chickens, good morning. Good morning. I know, we don't have any scraps. We ate junk food last night. I'll bring you some garden goodies in a little bit. See if we can find any eggs this morning. Usually this is Maggie's job. Oh, it looks like they're all laying right now. There's none in there. I think the do not disturb sign is here. Shall I leave you in peace? They're all looking at me wondering if I have goodies for them. I'm sorry I didn't bring any out today. I'm sorry. I know. Don't be mad. So I thought I'd take you over here real quick and show you how Mr. Ox is doing. Him and Chico are getting along pretty good now. They settled in together pretty quickly. Good morning, Ox. Birdie is very much in heat and would very much like to hang out with Ox and Chico. Chico is her daddy though, so we're not going to do that. So I'm thinking I would like to wait till the fall, if I can, to get Birdie bred, and I'll breed her with Ox, my Chico. Chico's decided that we're his people and he doesn't like to share with Ox. You saw Ox just walk away. Are you the big boy in charge? Fortunately, he's not super ready right now, so I can pet his ear, but his face is pretty disgusting. If you have not owned goats before, especially if you haven't owned billy goats before, they really like to pee on their faces when the ladies are around, huh? They think it makes them smell good. See, horns on goats are not a big deal. Doesn't mean anything. They're just as sweet as can be still. Huh. If you didn't stink so bad, I'd probably pet you more. Let's go see Ox real quick. Yeah, he doesn't care. He's not bothered. He just wants his breakfast. You sure are a naughty duck. Oh, yeah? What did I do to you? What? Do you need more food? Is that what you're saying? Why are you so hungry lately? Yeah? What? Hi. Come here. No? Okay, before I go in and get everybody breakfast this morning, Micah goes and picks up hay. I thought I would tell you why I'm wearing the Crazy Plant Lady shirt today. I have a good reason, you guys. We're going to go pick up a whole bunch of free plants. While I talk to you, I'm apparently going to go get a little bit more feed. These ducks usually are good with one bucket full. And I don't know, we thought that Ben usually does these chores for the ducks. Eli usually handles the chickens and the cats. And we thought he didn't feed them the other day, but I think they're just going through like a hungry spurt or something. They free range all day long. They really shouldn't need this much food, but apparently they do. They think otherwise. So, yeah, okay, I brought more. Are you happy? She's quite the duck. She's got a lot of personality. I don't know if that's good personality or not. Yeah, they're going for it. Listen to your animals. They'll tell you what they need. So we're going to go pick up a whole bunch of plants in town from a friend. A couple of rose bushes. I think she said something about a rhododendron. I don't even know if that's going to do good here. It might. And, but these are like full-size rose bushes, so I'm hoping we don't have to dig them out. I'm not really sure if we do. We probably should bring shovels just in case. And she also has some like saplings and stuff from some nut trees that grow into her beds. So we're going to go pick those up this afternoon together. We're going to take the babies over to their new home today, and I'm not sure. I'm sure there's other things on the list. We'll just take you along as we go. I'm going to go ahead and open these greenhouses real quick. It's not that warm right now. It's like 54 degrees or something. But it's supposed to be pretty hot today, so I think they said Monday is going to be 90. It's still a little chilly. What's the temp in here? Yeah, 50. 50 degrees in the greenhouse. That's okay. All right, guys, we are off. We're headed to go get the rose bushes. I love how God works sometimes. Like, I just told my mom this week that, hey, I think we should try a rose bush trial. It's really hard. I have several rose bushes. Yes, the voles like them, but 2 of them the voles have actually never touched. One of them the voles devoured over the winter, and this gal who is a prize-winning, like, amazing rose grower said that roses are carnivores. I have honestly never even looked into growing roses very much. She said that, and I thought, oh, maybe that means, you know, what does that mean? That means they like blood meal and bone meal and things like that. So I got to thinking, we often have like pieces of the elk that we don't use, or, you know, like their hide and gross stuff. So I got to thinking, maybe we should try growing roses, like using that in hugel style, but growing roses in it. I think it was like the next day that a friend reached out and said, hey, we're pulling out a whole bunch of roses from our whole bunch. I don't know. It could be 2 or 3. I have no idea what I'm getting us into. Sorry, babe. Please still love me. So she's ripping out these bushes from her rental place and said, do you want them? And of course I do. Yes, I'm a crazy plant lady. I would love to have these roses. All I remember is my grandpa had the best smelling red rose, and it was like a smaller bush, but we would pick them and they had really short stems, but they smelled amazing. And then he had 2 different pink roses that came from Libby, Montana, and they had transplanted those, and that, like, they had been in the family. Well, one day when I was a teenager, I think, he ripped the rose bushes out. Like, I was so sad because they just were part of my childhood. I loved sitting in underneath the bushes, and the smell was just amazing. So anyway, I would love to have that. Well, I also use rose petals. I usually use wild ones, but we don't have an enormous amount, not enough for all of the herbal things I make with it. But anyway, I got to thinking, like, we need to be better at growing roses. So this is our opportunity. So I'm excited to bring you guys along. My kids, are you excited to go pull out rose bushes for mommy? Oh, Maggie's excited. She loves flowers. Okay, guys, so we just got here. She showed us the roses. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. So these are not the same roses as my grandpa had, but they don't smell the same, but they look the same. Look at those. Maggie, what do you think? Are you so excited about these? She wants to pick all the flowers already. She's gonna be shy on the camera. Okay, so I'm gonna just set you guys up. We're gonna probably time lapse you guys, and we're gonna figure out how to dig these guys out of here. Well, we didn't catch the rest on film because the kids got bored and needed my phone. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm tired and I hardly even did any work. There are no more rose bushes there. Micah did all the work. All I did was hold the branches out of the way, but still, the rhododendron that we pulled out was like a beast. So if you have any tips on transplanting roses and rhododendrons, please leave them in the comments below.
We did it.
You did it. That's how much roses we have. We're gonna go home and plant them. Do you still love me? All right, guys, we're back home. The truck is full of wilting rose bushes, so we're gonna get them planted. The plan at the end of this house here is going to be morphing over the years. We're not exactly sure. I mean, I have several plans, but for now, I think this is going to be the most like place that these roses were growing. I think this is going to be the spot. So Micah's working on digging holes for me. Isn't that so nice? And we're going to get them planted. And then I'll talk to you about moving rose bushes, or any plant really, when it's not ideal. guys, if I'm missing and you can't find me, just come look under the rose bushes because I'm probably hanging out with my new plant friends. So you saw in the video just a little bit ago where I showed you the blood meal, and I told you while we were on our way to go get these rose bushes that roses are carnivores. Now, full disclosure, I am not a rose person. I really haven't planted a lot of roses. I know pretty much nothing about them, and they're plants. So, right? It can't be that crazy. I'm really excited to have these. Roses are one of my most favorite flowers. They smell so good. I am super picky about that. If they do not smell good, to me, there's no point in having a rose just for prettiness. I know enough about roses that transplanting them can be really hard on them. And I've had this before, but you know, sometimes if you're rearranging, you're landscaping, you're ripping stuff out, you're moving, whatever, you can't always pick to pull plants out at the ideal time. So, unfortunately, it didn't work for us to go super early in the day, so these definitely did get stressed out a little, but that's why we made sure we could just come home and get them planted. So yes, they look a little wilty. We probably would have been better to transplant them when they weren't blooming and when they were dormant. That would have been the best time to move them. But again, that's not always an option. So I just want you to know, like, you can move plants even when it's not the most ideal time. So don't worry about it. Just treat them as good as you can. So you saw us put into the bottom of the hole some old buns we had. We let our chickens pick the leg bones and stuff, not the really gross stuff, but like just the leg bones of the deer and the elk. We let them pick the gross, you know, the extra stuff off of it that we didn't get cleaned off of when we were breaking the animal down. And the transition from fall to winter time can be really harsh here, so it just gives them the extra protein boost. Plus we also let our dog chew on them for as long as they want, so we just have like bones around the place. And what are you supposed to do with them? I don't want it to look like a boneyard. So when I got to thinking about roses and how they are carnivores, they like bone meal and they like blood meal, why not bury bones in the bottom? And so that will feed these roses for a really long time. And that's my goal anyway. So I put some small bones in, I put some big bones in, and then I brought soil from where these were planted. It was super sandy soil. Our soil is not sandy at all. It's really rocky, and as long as the roses have well-drained soil, they should be fine. Also planted a rhododendron. The rhododendron is like 20 years old and really unhealthy, so I don't even know. I don't actually like rhododendron. I know. Don't hate me. I love them where they grow in like the coastal areas where they're like huge, as tall as houses and just massive and beautiful. But in our area, they tend to be very like weedy looking, and I don't know, they just don't look good. So this one doesn't look very good, but I went ahead and planted it in a shady spot, so that should help. Here's my mom with tea, yay. Thank you. It is time for tea. It's super hot today, but I don't care. I need tea anyway. Sometimes I do iced tea in the afternoon, but there's still nothing like my proper cup of tea. So anyway, so I put that in the back. I actually have no idea what rhododendrons really need or want, other than they do like sandy soil, coastal areas, lots of moisture in the air, that kind of thing. So we'll just see how it goes. I don't even know the hardiness zone for these. I will put the name of one of the roses on the screen here for you guys. Because my friend who I got these from told me what it is. It does smell amazing. It's so pretty. But other than that, I don't really, I don't know what zone they are hardy to. So that is why I picked this spot against the house. This is pretty sheltered. If they have a chance to live, this is where it's going to be. So leave your comments, especially for rhododendrons too. I would love to hear your comments on that. And the next thing that we're going to be up to is taking the goats to their new home. Sage and Brandon and Little Moonshine are all going to their new home today. I'm super excited. Here's to the next part of our day. I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you are, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell, the little bell symbol down below. That will make it so you guys don't miss any videos coming up. Whenever I post them, you'll be notified. ready to go. I'm going to my new home today.
There's the other two.
Oh, we got the boys in the back. Well, we didn't have enough kennel space for all of them, so we're gonna take this one in my lap. It's gonna be a loud ride. Huh. Hi, you guys okay? Yeah, you're doing okay. So, where we're taking them, they got stuck in an accident. Like, they're okay. They weren't in the accident. They're pretty far away, so we decided to run to Super One real quick. The looks we're getting, 'cause now she can hear her brother in the back. Well, technically it's her cousin, I don't even know. Anyway. So she's calling. People are looking at us. It's hilarious. Yeah. I do. Yeah, it's Esther's Eden. There you go, Brandon. Hi, buddy. Sage weighs a ton. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all right. He's like, oh, love me, I'm good. You got him. You're okay. You're okay. Poor Moonshine's like, what is happening? I love this. He's so cute. So we're dropping him off. Sage weighs a ton. Poor Moonshine is like totally in shock, but she'll be all right.
Okay, cool. Let's put that in the garlic. Okay. Yeah.
Oh. Moonshine, you're okay. It's pretty hot. It sounds like a dog. That's really. Gonna have a very quiet ride all the way back home because now we don't have goats in our laps, but they're all settled in and they're gonna be really happy in their new home. And I know Mike is very sad because Sage was his buddy, but at least here he's gonna be able to keep Brandon company. Look, there they are. We're gonna drive by. Poor little Moonshine. She's just gonna cry for a day or two, but she'll be okay.
Bye, boys.
And the boys are totally happy and settled like boys are. Hey, babe.
What?
Catherine wants to know if we'll watch her goats till next year for her.
Nope.
There's your answer, Catherine. Since we have more room and all, you know. Well, you guys, it's been a good, very long, pretty hard-working day. We are not done yet. We still have time. And we still have a very long list of things to do.
Yeah.
So, thanks for hanging out with us today. I hope you enjoyed our crazy, wild homestead life. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys again real soon.